excited to have you here back again. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always returning to keep pace with what I create here, always engaging and leaving a feedback on what I create. If you're a new person to my channel, thank you very much for coming, and please ensure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I create something new, right? Thank you very much for coming. On the last video which I did, I talked about emotional intelligence, an introductory part of that teaching emotional intelligence, and I shared a story with you of how I was able to learn, even though it was something very little, I was able to learn, and it has helped me for the better part of my life. Today I'm still going to share something very, very practical with us so that we can also get to learn from what I have here, right? Why must we control our emotions? What the hell must we control our emotions? Straight to the point, it is because if we don't control emotions, they have a lot of effect on ourselves. First of all, they make us to get so stressed up. Yeah, you get stressed up when you don't control your emotions. It's normal to just have your emotions, do whatever comes to your mind, and just live your life how you want to live it, right? But then because you are not just living for yourself, you are living and interacting with people, family, colleagues at work, just random persons out there, and you just have to have control over yourself so that you can relate to these persons very, very cordially and have your mind and your heart intact, right? So that is why it is very, very important to control your emotions, because if you are not going to control them, you are going to get stressed out, and then you get really frustrated at things. You won't be better for it at the end of the day. Emotional intelligence is something that sounds very simple by just saying it, but then it's not so simple. But then with consistent efforts, you can be able to work out something and it will become a habit inside of you. So today, straight out of Stephen Convey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective Persons, I'm going to teach you something little which I picked from that book that is very, very essential, right? And it's what he called the stimulus response, something like this, right? This is stimulus and response. So he said between the stimulus and response, you should create something in the middle. For example, maybe you receive a call that was so shocking, something that was so not interesting, something that was so disturbing or discomforting, and all your natural self needs to do is to respond straight to that, right? But then he said, for you to actually grow from who you are, you must learn how to even respond to emotions that has to do with discomforting situations and all of that. So between your stimulus and the response, you create something in the middle here. Yes. He called it the freedom to choose. Freedom to choose. So for example, you receive a call or a chat from somebody that is so disturbing, and what do you have to do? You create time so that you can see whether the stimulus is worthy to receive this kind of response. Of course, it sounds very easy, but it's not so easy that way, right? But then with consistent efforts, while you put in the efforts every day, you can be able to achieve something very tangible. And the greater part of it is that you grow with it, it becomes your habit, and it becomes a life in you.